Dialogue 41. Fawns, horses and a tortoise.
Any more of these awful autumn storms, George, and we'll be short of corn. I ought to have bought some more in Northport.
This morning, just before dawn, I thought I saw signs of a thaw. I was sure.
Shh! Behind that door, there are 4 fawns that were born in the storm. They're all warm in the straw now.
Poor little fawns. Paul, what's that snorting next door?
Those are the horses' stalls. They're snorting at my daughter's tortoise. It always crawls around in the straw.
If Claude saw us walking across his lawn, he's an awful bore about his lawn. Oh, Lord, we're caught! There is Claude! Now we're for it!
Dialogue 42. A trip to Lapland.
Well, Louise, I was just talking about you. When did you get back from your Arctic trip?
Last night, Tom, about 12. We caught the night boat from Malmö. Just said it was a bit late to telephone neighbours.
Did you have a good time? What's Lapland like? I've never been there.
It's just beautiful, Tom, I can't tell you. Great rocks of pink granite, thick dark forests carpeted with deep moss and wild strawberries and lily of the valley, sudden glimpses of red log cabins and bright blue water, fields of brilliant yellow.
I thought Lapland would be quite different. Wilder, more rugged. And is it true, all that talk of the midnight sun?
Right up north, yes. I couldn't get used to the light nights at first. But, Tom, magic isn't the word. That glowing apricot-coloured sky and the marvellous silence. Absolute peace.
What about the mosquitoes? I've been told they can be quite nasty.
Oh, great big fat things. Every time we stopped to take pictures or pick cloudberries, we were just devoured.
Dialogue 43. Where are you, Hugh?
Hugh? Yoo-hoo! Hugh, where are you?
I'm in the loo. Where are you?
Removing my boots. I've got news for you.
News? Amusing news?
Well, I saw June in Kew. You know how moody and rude she is as a rule. Hugh, are you still in the loo? What are you doing?
Well, you see, Lucy, I was using the new foolproof screwdriver on the Hoover, and it blew a fuse.
You fool! I knew that if I left it to you, you'd do something stupid. You usually do.
And then I dropped the screwdriver down the loo.
Hugh, look at your shoes and your new blue suit. It's ruined. And you are wet through.
To tell you the truth, Lucy, I fell into the loo too.
Dialogue 44. Miss Woodfuller be furious.
How much wood would a woodpecker peck if a woodpecker could peck wood? Goodness, that's difficult.
Looks a good book. Let me have a look.
It's full of puzzles and riddles and...
Let me look, Rachel.
Mabel, you are awful. You just took it.
I asked if I could have a look. Now push off. I'm looking at the book.
You're a horrible bully.
And you're just a miserable pudding.
I should have kept it in my room.
Oh, shush, for goodness sake. Anyway, I shouldn't have thought you could have understood the book. You're so backward.
You're hateful. Give me my book. Oh, careful, Mabel. It's Miss Woodfull's book. I'll get into terrible trouble if you... Oh, look. You are awful. She'll be furious.
Well, you shouldn't have pulled, should you?
Dialogue 45. How's my pert little turtle dove?
How's my pert little turtle dove this early, pearly, murmuring morn?
I think I'm worse. I can't turn on my perch. And I'm permanently thirsty. Burning, burning. It's murder.
My poor hurt bird. The world's astir. I've heard that even the worms are turning. A worm! You yearn for a worm!
I'm allergic to worms. Dirty, squirming worms.
I'll search under the fir trees and the birches. I'll circle the earth, and I'll return with a superb, firm earthworm for my perfect turtle dove.
What an absurd bird. You're very chirpy, sir. I wish I were. All this fervid verse, I find it disturbing so early. I prefer a less wordy bird.
No further word, then. I'm a bird with a purpose. I'd better fly. It's the early bird that catches the worm. Or so I've heard.
Dialogue 46. Looking for something pretty.
Good morning, madam. Can I help you at all?
Well, I'm looking for a dress. Something to wear at the theatre. Something pretty.
Certainly, madam. Do you know what size you are?
Well, I was 18, but I've lost a lot of weight since Christmas. I've been on a diet of bananas and milk.
Bananas and milk? That doesn't sound very slimming. Would it be a good idea if I took your measurements?
I feel about a size 14. And look, that's just what I wanted. That pink and primrose chiffon.
I hate to tell you, madam, but you're still size 18. Don't you think something a little more tailored?
Dialogue 47. No wonder the boat was low.
So the boatman put the goat and the roses and the load of coal into the boat.
I hope the goat won't eat the roses. Goats eat most things, you know, Miss Jones.
They told the boatman so, but oh no, the goat and the roses both had to go in the boat.
Was it a rowing boat, Miss Jones? Was the boatman going to row?
No, they told the boatman rowing would be too slow. So the postman sold him an old motor mower, and he roped it to the boat. And so you see, Toby, he had a motorboat.
Did the boat go?
It was a bit low with the goat and the coal and the roses and the boatman.
And the postman and Rover, I suppose.
Oh no, there was no room for the postman and Rover. They went home by road. And then it began to snow.
Dialogue 48. Howard's found an owl.
Brownie, if you vow not to make a sound, I'll show you an owl that I found.
An owl? You found an owl?
Don't shout so loud. We don't want a crowd to gather round the house. Tie that hound up outside the cowshed. He's so bouncy, and he's bound to growl.
There, I've wound his lead round the plough. No amount of bouncing will get him out now.
Now, not a sound. It's down by the fountain, where the cows browse.
Wow, Howard! It's a brown mountain owl! It's worth about £1,000 down in the town.
No doubt. But my proud owl is homeward bound, south to the Drowned Mouse Mountains.
Dialogue 49. James Doyle and the Boilermakers strike.
I say, boy, what's all that frightful noise?
It's the Boilermakers from Tyneside. They're on strike. I'm on my way to join them.
You a Boilermaker?
Me? No, I slave for United Alloys. But I'll add my voice to anyone fighting for his rights.
Wait, why are they striking this time?
A rise in wages mainly, and overtime for nights.
Why don't they use their brains? A rise in pay means rising prices and greater inflation. What's the point? Who gains?
That's blackmail, mate. There's high unemployment in Tyneside, and the employers exploit the situation. They pay a highly trained Boilermaker starvation wages. It's a disgrace.
What's your name?
James Doyle. I come from a line of fighters. My Aunt Jane chained herself to the railings in 1908. She was quite famous.
I shall be highly annoyed if you tie yourself to mine.
Dialogue 50. It's eerie in here.
Oh, Piers, it's eerie in here. There's a sort of mysterious atmosphere, as if nobody's been here for years.
That's queer. Look, Aaron, over there. There's a weird light, like hundreds of pairs of eyes staring. I think we're in some animal's lair.
Where?
There. They're coming nearer. My God, Aaron, they're giant bats.
Oh no! I can feel them in my hair! They're tearing my beard! I can't bear it, Piers!
What if they're vampires? They're everywhere. Let's get out of here. We could try and climb higher.
No fear. I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying here.
Aaron, there's a kind of iron staircase. Over here. Only take care. There's a sheer drop.
God, I'm weary. We must have been climbing these stairs for hours.
Cheer up, Aaron. I can see a square of light and smell fresh air and flowers. We're nearly there.